If you have visited Germany, you've probably seen street signs that have a word, Straße, and you've probably seen this weird-looking bee. That's what I thought when I came to Germany. I was like, what's Strabe? And then later I realized that's actually a letter that only exists in German. It's the only letter that is not Latin. That's why I didn't know it. And it's called Eszett or scharfes S, which literally translates spicy S. Okay, there are a few things that you should know about this spicy S. Number one, you pronounce it just like an S. Number two, you never start a word with that one. Number three, in international documents, if you were to have that letter in your surname, they would write it with a double S. So if you don't have a German keyboard, you can just replace the SZ with a double S. When you see a word that has a SZ, you make sure the vowel before it is pronounced long. While we are talking about the Eszett, let me introduce you to a verb that, while it's super important, it's sometimes super confusing, especially for English native speakers. I'm talking about heißen. It's confusing for English speakers because there is no such a verb in English. So heißen means to be called, to have a name. And we use it to introduce ourselves. To say your name in German or to ask other people's names, you would most commonly use the verb heißen. So, ich heiße Inda. Wie heißt du? My name is Inda. What's your name? You could also say that same thing in German. Mein Name ist Inda. Wie ist dein Name? But it's less frequent, and heißen is most commonly used. But then, of course, you could use the verb to be, sein in German. Ich bin Inda. Wer bist du? But the question, wer bist du? Who are you? Is kind of intrusive. You're like, wer bin ich? So you better stick to wie heißt du? It's a little bit more formal and also friendlier. And since I just taught you conjugation, let's see how this verb is conjugated. Ich heiße, du heißt, er, sie, es heißt, wir heißen, ihr heißt und sie heißen. To the ears, nothing weird going on, but if you see that written, you realize there is a tiny little inconsistency here, which is du heißt. We don't have the normal st ending that we would have otherwise in other verbs, because the Eszett is already kind of an S, so we are not adding an extra S. Let me show you how to make a beautiful Eszett. You practice at home.